So good morning guys. So as you can see how a third year student of B pharmacy can do an internship. So now these are some questions which basically arises in the mind of an third year student, which is especially in his sixth semester, likely to be in the beginning of the sixth semester. Majorly, if you are so much alert, then you are very much you are very much eagerly to do the internship in the month of January. But when I did the internship, it was in the month of January, but at that time it was COVID pandemic, so I was having a holiday. So if you are doing other than May, April, you will have to take a leave from college for around 1 month. So now talking about the topics like when to do internship. Now this question arises frequently in the mind of a student. See, I did it in the month of Jan, so it's not necessary to do it in a Jan. You can do it. Your professors, your college teachers will tell you to do that in the month of May or June, that is in the beginning of 7th semester. So what I majorly suggest is there is no as such particular time to do internship. You can do it in the second semester, you can do it in the third semester, whatever the semester it is. But what triggers and what makes it to do it in the before the seventh semester is that you are mature enough to understand the machines and equipments in the internship. If you will do it on a very early stage, you will end up getting nothing. You have been just observing the machines and you will not getting a thorough knowledge of it. Okay, so I did it in the January month, so I was not having that much knowledge of analysis. So it was a very early stage, and it helped me a lot. But I was preparing for some entrance exams, so I had learned some analytical techniques like HPLC. But it is a very different in seeing it in the front of you. You learn it in a very different manner when you are learning it from hand to hand. Okay, so now the question arises where to do it. It is, see, you can do internship in pharmacy store or government hospitals, and the next one is industry. Now question arises where to apply. See, from the very beginning my interest was in R&D, so I done my internship in R&D, research and development. So now the question arises from where I did it from Sun Pharma. Okay, where Sun Pharma, there is a Sparks located in Andheri in Mumbai. It is around 1.5 hour distance from my house. Okay, so I was so clear about doing the internship. I did it in Jan before my professors were forcing all my students, all my friends, those who were studying with me. So I did it in January. I was the very first student from my class to do the internship. So after that, how can I approach for the internship? See, majorly the factors is reference. If you want to do in some big industries, or you can apply through LinkedIn, in which you can apply with the help of filters to various internship posts available. Now talking about salary, see, as such you should not you should not think for a salary. You should always go with the flow of knowledge. Okay, just try to gain knowledge from all the directions. So you should not think about salary at this stage. The only thing going to matter is knowledge and experience. So these are some questions. Now talking about my internship, it was for 1 month, 15 days in formulation department and 15 days in analytical departments. So in research and development, what exactly happen is you are making some batch unit processes of tablet or capsule. Now this is not a perfect tablet or capsule. Yeah, in shape it is, in its chemical structure it is, but the API used is tested whether the dosage form is palatable or it is uniform or it is stable. The molecule is very much stable in that dosage form is checked. So that was our work in formulation department. Now what majorly I seen in formulation department I'm going to discuss with you. See, majorly we made tablets, we seen API and excipient mixing and size reduction processes. Now why size reduction is necessary? To make that uniform particle size has to be seen in the processes for further errors in the tablet. So what machines did I seen in my internship time was around spray dryer. See, you are going to have a hand-on-hand experience of this machines. This machine was around 1.50 cr. It is approx, it is more than that. Still we were been having some experience with this spray dryer. Then what I seen was compression. Compression is a very normal thing what we seen. This is also seen in the colleges practicals. Then I seen HME. Now it is a little bit complicated thing. What I seen there was, it was to check the stability of the final tablet. Okay, so it melts our tablet, or that is a mixture, and it is giving out some crystalline form, and we have been studying some we are studying microscopic study on that crystal to check whether uniformity, stability of that mixture. Now the next thing what I saw was stability chambers. Now on this stability chambers, whatever the research has been done, whatever the tablet has been manufactured are kept here for stability purposes. Like there are, what I saw was around 3 months, then 6 months, then 12 months, then 24 months. So stability is nothing but, see, it is like your refrigerators, but refrigerators are majorly used for preservation purpose, and here we are making it for stability purposes, like making temperature around 40 degrees Celsius for 3 months, for 6 months, for 12 months, 24 months, and humidity around 75. So this is what happens in stability chambers. Now you majorly people are thinking, what is the use of stability chambers? These stability chamber samples are collected and used further in analytical department. How? Let us say we take 3 month sample, crush that tablet. After crushing that tablet, we are checking its content within it. Why? To check stability, whether it is stable for 3 months. Once the valid reports are valid, we can claim that it is stable for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, like this. This is what happened in analytical department. And we have some machines, different kinds of machines. The very first thing what I saw was content uniformity, in which we generally see the content uniformity of tablet. What content uniformity? The name itself tells about it. Content uniformity means nothing but that of uniformity in the content. There should be not excipient should not be more of the prescribed label. Then there's a very important term I learned is placebo, that is tablet without API. Yeah, it is a kind of laughing thing. How can a tablet will be without API? API is absent, other all the things are present, like excipients and rest of all the things are present on it. Now the question, now the dissolution is very common thing what you had learned in your colleges, in which there are 7 types of apparatus you should study. Then titration is a very common thing seen in the internship. Now majorly what I focus was on the HPLC and UPLC and gas chromatography. These are the things which are sometimes not available in the colleges. So these were some new things for me. HPLC, UPLC. You have your analytical books, you can study these particular topics from them. So this is how I completed and came to know how are the processes. See, it all depends on your dedication. You should carry some notebook and a pen while doing internship, and that notes are going to helpful in the upcoming journey. Like if you want to go in the production house, you will be knowing what is happening. Yeah, there I left some topics here, like we also check hardness, evolution test all were done on the tablet. So these are some things what we should purely focus on. Rather you will develop some context within the industry, and they will help you to grow from a bachelor's to a scientist. So if you majorly focusing to become a scientist, so these are the things, and these are some advantages what you get if you are doing some internship from a renowned industry or a company. I would suggest you all to apply for just for an experience. You should do an internship from a top 15, top 20 companies established in India, present in India, so that you will be thoroughly covering your concept. So this is how my journey was, and all the very best guys. I will be sharing my contact in the description, so that if you have some doubts related to internship, you can do it. I will also share my certificate and my internship report, so that you can the final thing is, when you are approaching for these big companies, they are very much concerned with your reports, because see, it took me a lot time to make a report, and that report should be very much precise, very much accurate. And why do they precisely check the report is, if there should not be a leakage of their information of R&D, that is their drug, because they are working around for 12 to 14 years on that particular drug, and a person coming from outside coming in and giving that particular knowledge to outsources, that is going to make that company in a trouble. So make sure that you should follow all the protocols given by the company, all the protocols followed. See, your sincerity is going to define you. So all the very best guys. If you have doubt, contact me.